Welcome back to BairdBros.
Oh, I just passed the.
I need to get back in my seat.
Oh.
Do not shout into that mic. No, Noah.
So, the official. You got smacked. You know,
The Dark Jedi. I'll try to hold him off.
We're
You
not
get to the
seeing
escape
it,
pod.
but-
Go.
only in that situation was that okay.
No need
Smack
to
Noah in the
explain.
head.
It's an inside joke now.
It was just a friendly. It was like pending.
It was a love tap.
If you
Okay, guys.
that hard, there's gonna be trouble.
That is
I don't
not a
pet
love
dogs
that
tap, Christopher.
The official Star Wars Twitter put up a poll, and it says, "How do you pronounce AT-AT?" Right, the big walkers. So the two choices are first AT-AT, and the second one is AT-AT.
escape pod is away. You're the last surviving crew member.
It's either AT-AT or
I can't
AT-AT.
wait for you much
Yeah.
longer.
call
You
it
have to
AT-AT.
get to the escape pod.
We call it AT-ATs most of the time. I've heard most people call them AT-AT.
It makes more sense because then there's the AT-STs.
All terrestrial, amazing.
Neither. Jason sent me a screenshot of it. But I'll get on there and vote. I'll go over to Twitter because they were nice enough to comment on my art piece. I'll go over and vote on their poll.
Absolutely, thoroughly.
Because, you know, there's such a small account and
What's up?
could
I don't know
really
if
use
you heard of the Star Wars thing. It's such an indie little thing.
I had a
Absolutely,
coworker
thoroughly
one time and, like,
amazing.
I mean, he's an older dude who fought in Vietnam. But, oh, and the poll is ended now. I can't vote on it. Yep. Final result was 71% said it's AT-AT, 29% said it's AT-AT. Lego, the official Lego commented and said, "We've been saying AT-AT this whole time?" Question mark.
Careful. There's
And
a
Star
whole
Wars
squad
says
of
it's
Sith
okay to
troopers on
forget.
the other side of that door. You could reprogram the damage to or you could use computer spikes.
The amount of crossovers they had, and they didn't even know that it was AT-AT.
There is a Twitter account for Veer's Watch, who, if you don't know, is one of the Imperial captains on Hoth, who is inside of an AT-AT when it falls down. That says, "Can't believe I wasn't consulted," and Star Wars says, "We didn't want to trip you up."
Everyone is dead.
Absolutely, thoroughly amazing tortilla.
Absolutely amazing tortilla. We're ignoring
Absolutely,
the first
thoroughly
T.
amazing.
He said
Oh, absolutely thoroughly. Oh, I missed that. My bad.
Absolutely thoroughly.
Somebody
was that a
commented
proto
and said,
flavorful?
"Is this a secret code or something, or are you just genuinely asking?" Star Wars says, "It's an older code, but it checks out."
They all have cross guards. Actually, my longsword does potentially more damage.
Somebody commented and said, "It's just big guy."
You've made it just in time. There's only one active escape pod left. Come on, we can hide out on the planet below.
Come, take this last escape
I'm a
pod. We don't
soldier
know
of
if all
the
the women and children are off
Like
yet.
you. We're the last two crew members left in the Endar. Bastila has escaped.
Do you know? Did you go check the life support systems? Did you check and see how many people are left on board? I guess it's hard to tell the friendlies from the not so friendlies, but
It's freaking Halo.
that could be your Halo, Halo, Halo.
Okay.
Why not, Daniel?
he's having a bad
No Donald
dream.
Duck singing the Halo theme, please.
Sorry. Oh, he is having a bad dream. That's his game.
Look, it's Bastila. She joins our party later on.
Oh, a weird
Cameron.
dream.
Look at this. Somebody made a soup. Shader thing.
Good to see you up instead of thrashing about in your sleep. You must have been having one hell of a nightmare. I was wondering if you were ever going to wake up. I'm Karth, one of the
Unshade
Republic
your
soldiers
ramen.
from the Endar Spire.
It's a shoop. It's a soup shader.
A shoop shader?
Soup shader.
We've been slipping in and out of consciousness for a couple of days now, so I imagine you're pretty confused about things. Try not to worry. We're safe. At least for the moment. We're in an abandoned apartment on the planet of Terrace. We were banged up pretty bad when our escape pod crashed, but luckily I wasn't seriously hurt. I was able to drag you away from our crash site and all the confusion, and I stumbled into this abandoned apartment. By the time the Sith arrived on the scene, we were
I love how much dead silence we have.
You don't have to thank me. I've never abandoned anyone on a mission, and I'm not about to start now. Besides,
It's the Xbox,
Terrace
dude.
is under Sith control. Their fleet is orbiting the planet.
Well, Jackson,
They've
I'm a
declared
millennial,
martial
so
law
I'm
and
tired,
have
but I
imposed
can
a
never be
planet-wide
retired,
quarantine.
so there.
But I've been in worse spots. I saw on your service records that you understand a remarkable number of alien languages.
What?
It's pretty rare in a raw recruit, but it should come in handy while we're stranded on a foreign world. There is no way the Republic will be able to get
I've been
anyone through the
thinking
Sith
about
blockade to help us.
3D printing
If we're
a
gonna
Sora
find
figure,
Bastila
or
and get off
or
this
something to
planet,
put on my
we
desk,
can't
'cause I
rely
think
on
that'd be cool.
anybody but ourselves.
Interesting. I don't know how well it would turn out.
That smack to your head did more damage than I thought.
anything
Bastila's a Jedi. She
Oh,
was
for, like,
with the strike
figurines and
team that
intricate
killed
details
Darth
and
Revan,
stuff.
Malek's Sith Master.
Currently is
Bastila's the key to the whole Republic
Yeah.
war effort. The Sith must have found out that she
Yeah,
was on
just
the
the
Ender
simple
Spire
shapes.
and set an
Okay.
ambush for us in this system.
Well then,
I believe
a low
Bastila
poly
was on one of
Sora.
the escape pods that crashed.
An
out here in
N64
Terrace.
Sora.
For the sake of the Republic war effort, we have to try and
Sora
find
from the PlayStation
Oh
1 game,
my
Kingdom
gosh!
Hearts.
I wonder, has anybody done renders of the Kingdom Hearts characters, like their Final Fantasy VII PS1 characters?
While you were out, I did some scouting around. There are reports of a couple escape pods cracked, but the Undercity's a dangerous place.
Oh yeah.
Good idea. We can use
I mean,
this
that's not
abandoned
too
apartment
bad.
for some grim stories.
Really?
But I figure if we don't do
Smells heavily of pizza.
You smell heavily of pizza.
Whoa.
Yeah, that,
Pizza air
yeah, I'm looking at like a couple of those things.
air conditioner, I guess.
Yeah. I've seen the buff Pikachu. He's over there.
This is a raid.
Yep. I thought that was hilarious that you printed that up for Daniel. Is that just so you can get it say boof bidoof?
What did you guys do to my Kyber?
That's how we deal with smart mouth aliens.
Oh, I was like, where'd my Kyber head go?
Yeah,
I just grabbed it.
What's this? They're Republic
I
fugitives.
still love that Seto Kaiba has the same English voice actor as Brock from Pokemon. And I saw one of those TikToks that's like, what's an inspiration, one of the most inspirational books you've ever heard from an unlikely source? And it cut to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kaiba goes, "It's like I've always said, if at first you don't succeed, hit it with your blue eyes white dragon again."
I think you said that too.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I love donuts. Jelly-filled donuts are my favorite.
Oh my gosh, every time that they say donut in that
Jelly-filled
show, I
donuts
die
are my
inside.
favorite.
But no, it was made for American children. We gotta.
American don't know what rice is.
Well, culture them.
I thought you said racist there.
what?
Yeah, no, we're trying to teach him not to do that.
I don't know what a racist is.
A racist? It's someone that doesn't like rice.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? That's no excuse. Just one of Darvik's men.
Sorry, I was checking the time on recording.
I don't
You
want
guys
you
punched
doing.
me.
No,
I'll
I
punch
don't
you.
think so. Good. I
Oh!
don't much like.
Jackson hit the mic.
Yes?
Microwave. or-
Cameron.
I
Don't hate one.
What if Kingdom Hearts is
This is so chaotic right now.
I love that he's got like 3 different character styles to sample there.
Yeah,
You may not know what's going on, but
Did you know what's
Jackson's
going on?
using
They
his
can
hand
see
as a
us.
puppet.
Yeah. Well, have you seen this guy, the regressor, and the stuff that he does?
No.
He's got this low poly N64 style,
Sure.
Undertale stuff. Mirror. Yeah, one he's got the
get off me, car.
Breath of the Wild. So the N64 Splatoon was a big one that he did.
Send me the this.
That's like you
To his sketch fab.
Yeah. I'd like to look at that again.
I know, uno momento por favor.
Because I think it would be fun to 3D print the Undertale characters.
Copy to clipboard.
Daniel, do you see this? This is amazing.
You're amazing.
You're amazing. As in bear mace. Bear holding a mace.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Where, oh, where
Well,
has
I've been
my
a star
camera
pilot
text
for the
gone?
Republic for years.
Found it.
With all that, I've never experienced
There you
anything
go,
like the slaughter of
Camo.
these 7 annihilation. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My home world was one of the first planets.
So
to
what
fall
planet
to
are you on
Earth's
right now?
fate. The Sith bombed it into submission,
Huh?
and there wasn't
What planet
a
are you
damn
on?
thing our
Terrace.
Republic forces could do to stop them.
It's out there on the terrace.
I'm just a soldier.
Can't say that I'm
Sand.
recording. I can't say that.
I know, don't worry about it. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to it. I'm more
What?
used to taking.
Focused on another game.
I'll probably just keep it myself.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to do whatever I want. Yes.
I'll tell you.
No.
God will tell you. Don't listen to your boss, you'll get fired.
Oh,
Me,
Stan.
William.
Yeah, but he's only the boss when he's at work.
Hi there. I'm off duty right
Yeah.
I'm actually a little surprised you're talking. That's true, but people don't appreciate
And
what we.
then
You know, it's like everyone.
Just get you the headset bracket.
Exactly, it's all about attitude. I didn't ask to be assigned to this backwater planet, but I try to make the best of it.
Sounds like a
It's pretty
Zula.
easy to get depressed on an assignment like this, but we do what we can to keep our
It
spirits
is.
up.
Crap, it does.
That is.
Totally.
Is that Gray something or other? I don't remember her last name.
That's true. It's nice to meet someone who understands what I'm going through.
By the way, this is the only character she voices in this whole game.
Really? She
I
usually
have to
does a
get
lot
going
of like
soon.
additional
I've got to ship to
voices
the
and
military
stuff.
base, but some of us junior Sith
Training the new
officers are having a
Oompa Loompa.
party
Have you
tonight
ever
to
seen
blow
a
off some
dead body?
steam. I'd really like to see
Guys,
you.
you're making so much noise
Why
on
don't
that
you drop
mic.
by the party? I'll show you where it is on your map.
That's fine.
Don't be late.
Jackson, touch the mic.
Meow.
Oh. You touch your mic.
Levi's already been touching his mic. Did you miss the mic tapping thing he did earlier?
Oh yeah, where he was tapping the back of it. Oh, not like that.
Daniel's ASMR.
No,
To show me that there is a way it's being held up, though there is no way this mic is being held up.
yeah, the only thing that bugs me about these games is you never put your weapons away unless you unequip them.
Oh, that's kind of
In the second game, you can have 2 sets of weapons, but you can make it so your second set isn't holding weapons. So you could swap to nothing, and then you'll just have your hands.
Davik says you missed your last.
Here, I've got.
No,
Sorry.
did a crime.
I don't have that.
He attacked Jackson.
No.
Jackson.
Hold on a second. Looks like
Respond
we got.
back with attack.
Jackson's gonna make more sounds. Yeah! Might kill us all.
Aww.
Dual blade your sword. Wield your blades. Do another little front flip. That was fancy.
Thank you. Now I can.
Oh.
You already helped me by.
Well, you're allowed
I'm
to
getting
commit
out of here.
murder.
This is a backwater planet. There's not a lot of policing going on.
Yeah, exactly. Criminal time.
Crime time! Crime time. One time at school, all the lights went out, and my friend and I were standing in the corridor. The lights went out, everything was pitch black, so we started running back and forth across the halls and in the cafeteria yelling, "Crime time!"
You guys aren't a menace at all.
Speaking
Then
of crime
everybody got
time.
kicked out of the school because of us.
A menace to society.
Wait,
Everybody
everybody
got
got
kicked
kicked
out
out
of
of
the
the
Everybody got kicked out.
Really?
Crime time!
They didn't know it was us. They couldn't see us.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody was running back and forth yelling, "Crime time!"
Alright guys, real quick. This tweet
Please.
says, how can you
Please
tell a
don't
writer
hurt.
has
Here.
no siblings?
I-
Hey little bro or little sis. How you can tell a writer
You
does have
mean-
siblings? Hey loser, mom called.
I don't think
Oh.
anyone. I've been hiding.
Yeah.
Oh that post.
Thank
This
you.
one.
Yeah.
It looks like George
Jackson, I
Washington.
can't see through your foot.
Jackson's just like stuck his foot in the
Did-
middle of the screen.
Did you guys hear why Hideo Kojima was in the news?
No.
The guy who he directed like one of the he worked on Metal Gear games and he did Death Stranding.
Uh-huh.
Or
Death Stranding.
Stranding, my bad.
Death.
I think he did Death Stranding. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Death
so he was in the news because somebody made because he's been like
Oh, are you talking about the post where they took the photo of him?
and they framed him for assassinating Shinzo Abe. And actual news sources started reporting on it, saying that he was the one that assassinated Shinzo Abe, that he was a suspect. And all of this happened while he was watching Minions
Hey,
Rise of
you
Gru
made
in the
it.
theater.
I was beginning to wonder if you were
And so
going
he like
to
poor
tweeted
man.
that.
Bodies
He
in
would have
full
tweeted
sleep.
that.
Come on
He's
in.
like, just
You
saw
have to
Minions
try
Rise
this
of Gru in
Jewish
theater because he
ale.
tweets about seeing movies all the time. I follow him.
We
He's a
should
great
have
guy.
conquered this planet.
Careful,
Um,
Sana. That wine's
Who cares? We're not
But he would have posted that, and then immediately after seen that he was being framed for a political assassination. Oh, poor guy.
Everybody's passed out. I'm gonna steal the Sith armor.
They just
Another thing where
wasted
somebody had taken
defense.
a photo
Super
of him.
soul.
Oh yeah.
That
can't
was
park there.
just him and like the pod from
Uh-huh.
Death Stranding.
Oh yeah, and they were
I
saying
can't-
like
I can't
this is
save him
his
for that
unborn fetus that he mummified and put in a jar or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a picture of him and Ashley Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys, you're making Jackson uncomfortable.
What? What?
They're making you
lying there
uncomfortable.
sleeping.
That's good.
No. It's
So,
making him uncomfortable.
This is my character,
he's not
Gandar Claire.
sleeping.
That's the end of the
He's
game.
allowed.
It's eye
He's
open.
allowed to sleep. That's
No,
fine.
I was telling the dead bodies they couldn't park there.
By the way, this is
dead
from
body.
like I have 28 hours and 16 minutes on this save. That's from a lot of playing and exploring too. So
How dare you? How
It was
freaking
fun.
dare you?
anyway, thank you guys so much for watching BairdBros. Make sure to not like the comments down below, ring the doorbell, and the subscribe button. Share this with everyone you love and hate so we can annoy them for you. And we'll see you next time. Goodbye, bye.
Tune in next time to find out how many toes Noah really has, and how he cares for them.
He has 10.
Yes, 7.
He has 10. And he has birds. We're in the outro bit. I can
Find out what Cameron's Feet Finder username is.
I don't like that.
That's how a lot of people are paying off their student loans right now. Did you hear about that?
I forgot to jump.